colleagues, dear parents and guests, I am honored and happy to share my thoughts for my year 13 students with you. Dear graduates, have you noticed that we haven't finished our math course yet? There is one more lesson left, and this is the most important math lesson, which we are going to have today together with our guests. First, I will start this lesson with a question, like I usually do in my classes. First, look at this picture. We have three images of squares. In image 2 there are more squares than in image 1. And in image 3 there are even more. The question that we expect for this problem is how many squares will there be in the next image? How many will there be in image 100? What about the nth image? And the answer is simple. In the first image there are 4, in the second one there are 9, then 16, and we see the sequence of numbers which perfectly fits to our images: 25, 36, 101 squared, and so on, n plus 1 everything squared, which is, I hope you recognize, the sequence of square numbers. If we try to switch our thinking from numbers to shapes, and we move and rearrange the squares a bit, we can see actually the square shapes which have as areas the square numbers. And this would be a typical math problem. But I want you to think for a different question now. I want you to think without any numbers at all and without algebra. I want you to think entirely visually. Where do you see the extra squares? How do you see the shapes growing? If there are more squares in shape 2 than in shape 1, where are they? Our graduates answered this question as they had the problem as homework, and I will share their answers with you. But don't worry, you are not going to see a long list of answers, of solutions, because not all of them did their homework this time. But I can assure you that this never happened before during the 8 years that I have been teaching this group. Okay, so let's find out how they see this problem. Some of the answers can go under the idea of a strong support. I see each new shape having a layer added at the bottom, and the shape is lifted. I see them as growing from beneath the shape, a new line, bigger and stronger, to support the smaller shape that was there before. In life, we have the tendency to find support from others in order to help us grow and become better. Other answers imagine an emerging volcano. It's like a volcano. The center goes up and then the lava comes out. I think they are like a mountain emerging from the ground when two tectonic plates crash into each other. First, the top of the mountain emerges from the ground, and then it gradually grows into a huge mountain as more of it raises up. And some see raindrops. In case 1, I see an arrow and a line of squares above it, like in the Tetris game. As they fall, create the second case, and then another line with more squares falls and shapes the third case.